Hello, it's Williams Fair, and we're back with another video. What are we doing today?
So in this video, we're going to be discussing how Chris Brown sold out South Africa, but the activists are not happy.
Ooh.
But before we get into it, let's just check out this clip,
Yeah.
and then you tell me what you think about it.
Okay.
South Africans are signing a petition to stop Chris Brown from performing in their country. Last week, Chris Brown announced 2 concerts in South Africa and even sold out 94,000 tickets in just 2 hours. But many are upset because his shows are happening during a time focused on ending violence against women. A group called Women for Change are protesting because of his dark past. In 2009, he was convicted of hitting his ex-girlfriend Rihanna, and there have been other accusations since then. They believe that letting him perform sends the wrong message. So far, over 19,000 people have signed the petition and they are aiming for 25,000 signatures. But what's your opinion on this?
So what are your thoughts on all of that?
Ooh, hectic. You know, like, obviously this GBV, topic for us is very sensitive. It's very hard to sort of dismiss, like, sentiments like this. I also kind of believe in forgiveness, like, particularly since the victim had forgiven the person and they served the time and gotten the punishment. But I feel like obviously for some people, like, that's never enough. Like, there's never enough punishment that somebody can, undergo.
For me, this cause is all well and good.
Yeah.
It's all well and good.
Mm-hmm.
My main issue that I have with this cause is that it's very selective. That's my problem. It's extremely selective, and that's why I'm not for it.
Yeah.
Because, again, Chris Brown literally did a very big thing, which was announce a concert in the biggest stadium in Africa, and he sold out all the tickets within 2 hours or less than 24 hours. So that just shows how big Chris Brown is in South Africa.
Yeah.
He literally sold out the biggest stadium in Africa
Yes.
in 2 hours. Now people come there and they're like, okay, why is this guy who has a known history
Oh, yes.
of beating up women or beating up people, why is it acceptable for him to come here and perform in South Africa, especially in a month where we're having 16 days of activism
And probably during the time.
against gender-based violence, and then we have this abuser come in and perform in front of 94,000 people.
Yeah.
Basically it's like we were
I
rewarding.
mean, to be honest, I hear them.
But wait, my problem is basically we're rewarding an abuser and we're protecting abusers. It's this known stigma that South Africa likes to protect abusers.
Yes.
And abusers continue to live on with their lives.
We are living up.
Yeah,
we don't.
So there's that argument there that, okay, Chris Brown shouldn't perform here because of all of that. My main issue is that it's extremely selective, and I don't like that part because
I mean, okay, I get that. That's a bad thing about them, but we can't bash them because we.
Yes, we can.
But okay.
Yes, we can. And I have an argument.
But let's be honest, we live in a time where we make examples. Like, because we can't do everything. Like, we can't shine a light on every domestic violence case. We can't.
Yes, but you could have made it.
Impossible.
We can make examples with South African celebrities, but we don't.
That's what
I'm saying.
have the same.
Yes. So you have the most recent case, actually, of gender-based violence, which is DJ Maphorisa. DJ Maphorisa was in court for GBV.
Which again, it boils down to the thing of, like, because the victim withdrew, right? Then you kind of want to respect the victim.
But nobody's canceling him though. He's gonna perform all December.
Yeah.
Nobody's canceling him.
That's what I want to get. Is it because they're respecting that the victim withdrew?
Oh no! I have more.
Or is
I have
it?
more. So means registered sex offender. He's all over TV. He's being supported by everybody.
Yeah.
So Muhali came out. Remember that documentary?
Yeah.
Came out and said that Somi's
But he's
beat
a
him
fake,
up.
so obviously.
Somi's beat him up like that.
Yeah.
And he never got cancelled. Never.
That's what I'm saying. So instead of people being selective, let's just let the law do its part. If the person is scot-free, then clearly the law sees them to be free.
So you see, my main issue is all of that is that why are you picking on Chris Brown when we have when you have South African celebrities that you should be focused on, that you should be using them to make an example of in this country. Because Chris Brown, if we cancel him, it's not going to change his life.
Yeah.
It's not going to change his income.
Yeah.
He's still going to be fine in America. Nobody
He's
cares.
got other ways now.
But if you cancel a South African celebrity, then you are actually making a statement. But you're not canceling South African celebrities. And then there's so many examples, like I said, all these people that are complaining about Chris Brown, I'm sure they listen to him, 1, 2, I'm sure y'all listen to DJ Maphorisa's songs. Y'all never stop listening to his songs. I'm sure you listen to Black Coffee's songs. Black Coffee was accused of GBV also.
A lot of this, like these, and what I've noticed, like a lot of these activism sort of stuff, there's a lot of fakeness going on there, to be honest.
It's just agendas.
It's like there's a lot of fakeness and agendas, and it's like it's so hard to take them seriously because, like you say, they're very selective with things and they're not consistent. They're not consistent.
That's my main issue is that they lack consistency.
Yeah.
That's why I cannot take this.
Well, now you want to wake up. Now you want to be mad when I want to go to a Chris Brown concert. Now you want to be up here and
that time 92,000 people bought tickets. You're not going to stop that concert. You
can't.
Got that you're making noise here now because it's Chris Brown.
Yeah.
But Maphorisa's touring every week here. You're doing nothing about that. Nothing. Somizi is on TV every day. Y'all do nothing about that. But that Chris Brown is a problem. Like, y'all need to make this make sense. And that's why I'm like, I'm not for this because y'all don't show any consistency at all.
Yeah.
Like, even Burna Boy.
But apart from them, they'll be like, what's your stance then?
What do you mean?
Like, apart from them and their hypocrisy and their non-consistency, what would you say your stance is then on the situation?
Chris Brown.
Yes.
He must perform. I don't see anything wrong with him performing. He's not going to hurt anyone.
Yeah.
He did what he did. He got sentenced for it. He got convicted. He did his time and got paid a lot.
I say the same.
And on top of that, he's cool now with Rihanna. He's cool.
That's what I'm saying. Like, how can we hold that grudge for someone who's okay, like who's fine? Like, now we want to take on. We want to inherit the anger on behalf of Rihanna. When Rihanna has decided, hey, I'm fine, I'm cool with the guy. Like, we cool. Like, it's cool like that. Yes, maybe it was enough for them that they were punished, And so are you telling me there's no forgiveness in this new world, new age type of news? How in this world of liberalism is there no space for forgiveness? Like, once you commit something or once you do something, like, so we are worse judges than the law itself, basically. We completely condemn a person and abolish and like basically do away with that person. Are you telling me, one, I can't earn a living? Like, I don't deserve to earn money to live and survive? Do you know what I mean? Like, cause that's his way of making a living. That's all he knows is dancing and singing and using his body for art. That's his job. You understand? So we say now, essentially, if a person, even if you are a remorseful ex-offender, you basically can never be integrated into society again, and you can never ever have a job. Is that what we say? Like, is there no room for people who even hate the crime themselves, who choose to forgive that person like they're wrong? Like, should we be shameful for forgiving as well? Like, ashamed of forgiving? Because we're being shamed for that. Do you understand?
It's just activists, like, being activists. So for me, I'm thinking the main thing about this is that it's just cloud chasing. Chris Brown is big. They're trying to gain some clout by trying to cancel him.
That's what I'm saying.
All of that.
Like, when do we check this stuff though?
My thing is this, right? Is that it's either you remain consistent and you'll cancel everybody who's been either involved or accused of GBV by the victims.
Yeah.
It's either you're being that consistent or you'll just let Chris Brown come here and perform, because you're not consistent. and that's why people are not taking this seriously, because you have other people that we actually interact with every day that you'll just let be every day. But as soon as Chris Brown wants to come here, now you want to cancel him. When you actually have like actual people who are registered sex offenders, actual people who are involved in like GBV cases. Burna Boy. Burna Boy was here like a year or two ago. He sold out at DSTV event first. But he was also involved in the case where a South African woman came back in a body bag.
Yes.
Nobody's cancelling him. Y'all listen to that kind of person. But for some reason, when it's Chris Brown, it's a problem.
Yeah.
That's the thing, like, just be consistent, otherwise we can't take
Because if we were being consistent, they would even know that they shouldn't step foot in South Africa. Like, you would know, like, no, South Africa is not a place to play around.
Or any celebrity would know that.
Yeah, they would know.
If they're involved in GBV,
they get cancelled. And don't be selective about, oh, now I want to make an example of this person. Let's stop this era of examples, because it's just not cutting it, you know? Like, do the work or don't do it at all. Like, you can't choose, no, because I like this person, I'm just going to turn a blind eye. I'm not going to do anything about that. You have to show people that this is what you're about. Then it becomes more respectable and people won't argue with you on your views and whatever. But now people can't take you seriously because you don't apply, you know, your law, let me say, equally, you know? And that's the difference between you and the law, because at least with the law, we know that Chris Brown was given the punishment he deserved, and he went through that. He suffered the consequences, and now, according to the law, they see him fit to be out. You know, he served his sentence. He can be out. You know, so some of us, which is, I feel like something that maybe they don't practice in this activism community, is some of us actually believe in forgiveness.
Yeah, either way, this is all just nonsense, man. But yeah, you guys just let us know what you think about this whole situation.
Yeah, let us know.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
And keep watching. Goodbye.
We'll check you guys in the next one.